I'll try it out. This has been since high school, probably. I mean, since pools have been existing in my life. I'll try it out. I'm there, and then the ass and legs just start dragging me underwater, and all of a sudden I got water up my nose.
Well, I told you for the survival float, you got to be face down.
Well, that wouldn't survive then.
Well, that's the way you do it, though.
You drown.
Yeah.
So what do? You lift your head
Survival float, you go hands down, breathe, get back down. Survive float.
Never.
Look it up. Look it up.
Why wouldn't you get on your back so
He's
you can actually
normally
breathe?
50%.
You do
I think
that
he's
4
gonna have
times,
to-
Zeke, and you'd be exhausted.
It's usually 50%.
Basically, survival swimming is a technique of swim, float, swim that teaches young children the basics of how to float and breathe for an extended amount of time, regardless of the depth of water, until they can either reach the side of the pool or the shore, or until help reaches them. Let's talk about survival swimming in the photo they're using to display it. It is a child laying with her face straight up out of the water.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's with the thing.
What is it?
On her back,
Command Shift 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
And draw the
Yeah, she's on her back. She's floating. She's doing what we all assume.
backstroke. Just
Let me look up survival float over here.
Yeah, but you're gonna look up guy lying face down in the water and then retype.
Hey, legit, Z, like, hey, I understand that your way of getting through things is like telling half-truths or whatever, but when you're the information in my ear, that's not my thing. Like, my thing isn't your half-truths thing. Like, you need to get
I
on
have
my...
it right here, survival float. Just Googled survival float, and this is what I get.
Looks like there might be 4 different types where one is face down.
I'm sure they're different.
What's that, the 15th photo? Zeta, I mean...
Second photo. That's the first photo. Second photo, third photo, fourth photo.
No, survival floating is what I've Googled over here. It's a
Survival
lady
float.
with her head up.
Float and floating, much different.
Yes. That's just doing
When we're
this.
talking about water.
Float and floating are different?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What?
If we go back in the record, I did say survival float.
Because survival float is implying, like, okay, you're only floating for a little bit, whereas survivor floating is implying you're floating the entire time.
What?
Is this like a docking situation? I guess, kind of. Like floating, docking.
Yeah. I would like my computer to be plugged into this as well. From now
That
on,
would
after today.
Be very clutch.
With the 7 things that have happened here. Zito searching his truths on the internet.
Exactly what I said, I Googled in the first 4 photos.
Survival float uses very little energy, making it ideal for situations where you don't know how long.
So when you're on a cruise ship.
Horizontal back float. Vertical back float.
Yeah, it's horrible. You'll die.
See, but this is you.
But
See what you have been doing this entire
you
time.
got rid of the key word, survival.
No, I'm looking.
You're looking at
People
horizontal
also
float.
ask, what are the 4 types of survival float? Okay?
Yeah.
Survival float. The survival float uses very little energy. The horizon back float. The vertical back float. Treading water is the last one. That one will kill you.
Yeah, don't do that.
You ain't survived in a long route.
All agree on that.
Anyways, Zito, we need to fucking enough with your half bullshit because I have to speak to
It's
people.
actually called the dead man's float. Someone just said it correctly in the chat.
Never would have guessed, by the way.
But
you're
still,
a dead
still
man.
one of the first ones.
You're a dead man if you do that.
No, that's the first one they tell you to do.
What I'm saying, though, is with your style of information, okay?
I have never fed anything wrong in your name.
Stop.
In your
You
ear.
did. You did.
What?
You have.
Give me one.
Today, just now.
That was not in your ear. That was on everyone's ears.
Well,
that was live.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you need to say them loud, not into my ear. Okay? I need that not to happen. I don't
So
need...
no more in your ear for information.
No, for right information, yeah. But whenever I'm in the middle of something with you drop, I don't trust anything you're saying into my ear. That's a problem. You know what I mean? So, like, when you have your thing, need it to go loud. Like, you just say it. So then we can go, oh, okay, here we go. Zito is probably onto something as opposed to it becoming my thing. I don't want that to be my thing, if that makes sense. Because you are right. You have incredible stats and facts, but they're always half-truths.
Yeah.
You know, that you portray as gospel.
But I usually do that, though. If it's a 50%, 70%, I'll say it live. If it's 100%, I'll say it in your ear.
That's not true. See, here's a lie again. That is not true.
And that's why I'm saying it live right
That
now.
is just...
I just told you what I do.
Yeah, but you don't do that, though. That is the problem I'm having, though.
If we're going back to the number 48, yeah, I said it.
Yeah, and then you also said, I never said that ever, which is what you're doing right now, which is a problem, you know, because like I have to speak for 3 hours and 45 minutes every day. I have a lot of faith in you helping me out. But instead, you come in here and it's like, is this a Zito truth or is this an actual truth? Is this a real truth? And there's like an entire... Now we're breaking lights.
Oh, no.
Now things are falling off the ceiling.
What happened? Where's Mitt?
Nothing happened if we asked Zito, but in real life, something did happen.
It wasn't me.
Back there. But Zito does a great job. It's just, I don't need to be the half-truth guy. Like, that could be you. I don't want to take your gimmick, is what I'm saying. So there's no way the survival float is with your head in the water.
Imagine if that's also if you're in the ocean trying to survival float with salt water. Are you kidding me?
On rough seas, you can't float on your back. That's why you sink. So that you're supposed to float that way.
And I was basing this off of like being on a cruise ship. That's what they tell you.
To go head first in there?
Yeah, and then pop your head out when you need to breathe.
You will die.
But has anybody survived doing that?
I was going to say, I'm guessing they're also.
So this is like an in theory type thing?
Yeah, it's like naval.
The lady that came from
the Navy SEALs are doing this. Okay, so is it what?
It's like the naval way of training, like floating.
You remember the lady who got brought over by the dolphins? That's what she did the whole way.
The lady who got brought in by the dolphins.
Yeah.
Lady saved by dolphins. Dead man float. Dead lady float. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, by the way, Google might be sexist. I don't know.
That's on Google.
Hey, I'm not doing it. Lady, dolphin, save, float. The dolphin who loved me. The NASA-funded project that went... Three-year-old clinging to unicorn. Float is rescued from sea. Meet the psychedelics-obsessed scientist who wanted to learn. How hero dolphins guide scientist to drowning girl.
Yeah.
Was that the 3-year-old girl with the?
No, it was an older lady. She was very severely sunburned. I remember correctly. I felt bad
Was
for
it
her.
her back or was it her stomach?
It was her back.
Yeah.
Wait, so she rode? You're saying some dolphins just rode her 50 miles through the ocean?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess like it's insane. It was an insane story.
3-year-old clinging to unicorn float is rescued from sea in Greece.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, I've seen that one. But that was just she went out on a float. She wasn't in the water.
She's actually just riding that thing like it's a pool party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't see the dolphin saving the lady that was floating on her stomach, but I wouldn't put it past dolphins. I've seen them get up there and piss on somebody and then hump them immediately afterwards.
A lot of people say they're smarter than humans.
They got big brains.
Yeah.
They got big old brains.
They're mammals.
There's no way they're surviving with their nose out of the water.
No, I don't think that's their survival.
Hey, how do you survive? Put your nose out of the water and then just fucking try to... Should we talk about this? Are we the show that has to change this narrative?
I think if we don't,
Stop
who will?
floating with your face in the fucking water.
Yeah.
They
Dick
say-
up
they
if
say
you're
it-
floating.
Well, there are 4 different types of floating. I mean,
Okay.
Zito only has one style, obviously, which would have been our show style, face down in.
Yeah, like rough waters. You know, if you're in calm waters, come on.
I think if I'm in rough waters, I'm dead. By the way, I almost died at the wave pool 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in rough waters and there's no boat around.
I'm also assuming if there's a storm that is bad enough to take out a cruise ship and capsize it, guess what? All those people are probably dying.
No.
I don't know if floating face down in the open ocean is going to.
Well, you got to find a piece of wood.
Yeah, you're right.
Sure. Yes.
Rough water dock kits here for the boat. Rough water floating is that's different than float, right? Rough water float. Dead man. Dead man float in swimming. The dead man's float is done on your stomach facing the bottom of the pool while your body floats on top of the surface of the water and your back is exposed to the air. Start by standing or crouching in the pool depending on how deep it is with your shoulders and surface on the water.
But why? Why do you do it?
Because you're a dead man.
Yeah, because you're trying to die.
It saves as most energy as possible.
But you have to lift your head every time to breathe, right?
Yeah. Hurt your neck pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you pull a muscle in your neck and the dead man float. You're dead.
Then you go
Zito,
back to your back.
I would like to say and apologize for the initial reaction that you were accurate in this. Now, you were portraying as if it was the only one, which is what my problem is.
Well, yeah, to me, that was the only one I should know.
Well, and that's
And that's why we.
that is what that is.
I'm glad we could meet in the middle here.
We can't. Forever,
You said we thought.
forever, your truth, keep it your way. I don't need it in my ear, though. You hear me? Like, that's the type of thing. Because
Or just tell you though. What if he tells you in your ear, "Hey, like the dead man's floating"? He's like, "Hey, this is my truth."
no, he won't. This happens off air, too. It's happening on air now on a more regular basis because Zito's starting to get the hang of it, starting to get comfortable back there. And it's like, all right, we can't take the gimmick that is out there in the bar where it's like, no, I heard she, da-da-da. And it's like, okay, did she? Probably somehow. Let's figure out what this actual truth is. But that's a difficult thing whenever that's in your ear while you're speaking. It's like, fuck, all right, let me get to my computer.
I've been looking. I can't confirm his story about a woman being rescued.
I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not even going to get into that. Oh, you're looking right now. Yeah. Just like Master P and that app that gave $2 million. You know, they just kind of created that thing, and it'll probably be a great company.
Well, I thought you did find it was a scientist lady.
Zito creates websites, I think, to send
Zito.com.
to send stats and
Yeah,
facts.
South African reports rescued by dolphins.
It's from 1972. See, we have no way of knowing.
I'm a sucker for a good story. What can I tell you?
Yeah. It's the half-truth thing, Z. It is tough. It is tough. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I got people in the comments telling me not to talk to Zito that way. Hey, Bobby Fischer, fuck off. My name's on it. You have no idea what I'm going through. You're not around Zito ever, so you have no clue what the fuck that means.
Someone also said,
I would
look
like to
under Zito's
block that
mom.
motherfucker. Bobby Fischer, get him out of here. I blocked all the people that said this show was best when I wasn't on it. Fuck you, too. This will go down. I'll go with 0 people watching, by the way. I am 100% okay with that.
I believe you.
Yeah, I am. Legit. 1972, Paul Kenya says.
Yeah.
Jake G, Pat is pissed. I am, because it's hard enough to speak for 3 hours and 45 minutes and then get like a half truth from Zito, which is maybe accurate, but now we got to dissect it in my brain while still talking, and it's just something we got to fucking figure out. I mean, I can't do it anymore.
Not to mention, we're talking about fucking Cam Akers tearing his Achilles. We're not talking about anything really going
matters.
on. Yeah.
That matters. All right, I'm out of here. That's the show. I'm not fucking doing the show tomorrow either. I'll see you guys next week. Cheers. Good day.